city officials announcing some new developments after the Morris Heights building collapse, particularly with an engineer in charge of overseeing building conditions. This comes 4 days after more than 150 tenants were forced from their homes. And News 12's Valerie Ryan tells us more about what's been revealed today.
Surveillance footage shows what happened Monday afternoon. What's left of 1915 Billingsley Terrace now sits on a partially demolished structure. Tonight we're learning from the city's Department of Buildings that an engineer who looked at the building this past June has been suspended. In a statement, the city says the New York State licensed professional engineer misdiagnosed a load-bearing column in the partially collapsed building as decorative. The investigation is still ongoing. Meanwhile, the DOB says they are working to ensure safety for residents to move back in. Congressman Torres says this building was deemed unsafe back in 2020, and there was no rush to make any repairs.
So the lag time between the finding of the structural defect in February of 2020 and the actual repair in July of 2023, that is unacceptable.
The collapse had no fatalities, but forced over 150 people out of their homes. The American Red Cross helped move them into temporary housing.
They sent us to a hotel. It's our last night in the hotel, and after that, we don't know what happens.
Local officials met at the site this morning to discuss that matter.
I don't have the power of the pen and to sign the check to say that they can stay in the hotel, but my office and our elected officials, we are working together to apply the pressure to make sure that every family gets what is right for them.
Some of those families were able to step foot into their apartment for the first time since Monday. They grabbed some belongings.
I just try to get the most important stuff, my documents and a few pieces of clothes.
Now, for residents who are still seeking housing, the city's Department of Housing Preservation and Development is offering rehousing assistance through their emergency hotline. You can call that number at 212-863-7660. You can also find that information on our website at news12.com.